Вітаю на каналі VERBA, друзі! Today we will speak about difference between three different ways how to say the conjunction and in Ukrainian, because this topic is very popular and students normally have a lot of questions about it. Today you will find out when and why we use each of them. Before we begin, please make sure to like this video, because really it's the most simple way to say thank you to me for producing these video lessons for you guys. I will really appreciate it. And let's go. The first thing that you need to know that all three options are interchangeable. Basically, as a foreigner who learns Ukrainian, you may use any of them. It will be not a big deal if you use y instead of e, or on contrary, or if you say ta instead of e. It is absolutely okay, because these are three options of the same conjunctions. But you probably know that Ukrainian has a reputation of very melodical language, and in order to make it sound more beautiful, we use such concept that is called euphony. What it actually means? It means that we try to use vowels after consonants and consonants after vowels, in order not to have a lot of vowels or a lot of consonants in a row, because then it is easier to say it and it sounds more beautiful. That is why the rules are very logical, you will see now. And let's begin with the most frequent situation when we use conjunction and between two words. In this situation, you need to take a look at the last letter of the first word. If it is a consonant, you need to use a vowel, e. If it would be a vowel, then it would be consonant y, which is logical. But let's begin with this rule. Consonant plus e. Brat и сестра. So here I will write letter e, because previously I had a consonant, right? Brat и сестра. And here is important moment that normally people don't pay attention to it, but it really helps you to sound like a native. When I say брат и сестра, what do you hear? What sound do you hear here? Брат и сестра. Брат и сестра. At first I say it almost like one word. But which sound do I have there? Брат и сестра. Is it sound E? Брат и сестра. I. Right? So we write E, but when we say it, we like combine it into one syllable, and it sounds more close to sound I. Брат и сестра. It will work for all the words that starts with E if they have a consonant before them. Брат и сестра. If you say like this, you will sound really very natural. The next example. Дідусь і онука. Дідусь і онука. Here already the sound is soft, so I read it like E because of the soft sign. But we don't pay attention to the soft sign. We see that here we had a consonant, so again we use E as a vowel. Or Тарас і Катерина. Тарас і Катерина. Right? When I say it fast as a native speaker, I would say sound I again. Тарас і Катерина. Or Олександр і Оля. Олександр і Оля. So here, once again, we pay attention to the last letter of the first word. If it is not a consonant but a vowel, then we use conjunction y, which is a consonant, because y in Ukrainian is a consonant. You need to remember it. So, мама і тато. Again, I say it almost like one word. So basically, I join this y to my vowel. Mama и тато. Mama и тато. And again, if to speak about pronunciation, then this y, it's kind of and compound sound, we have this linguistic term, which means that we say it's something in between y and e. So more like y, y. Mama і тато, mama і тато. It is only if you want to sound very natural. If no, just say mama і тато. It is perfect. Донька й онука. Донька й онука. Михайло й Дмитро. Михайло й Дмитро. Ніка й Аліна. Ніка й Аліна. So basically there appears letter ya because I am like combine here y and a. And I receive sound ya. Ніка й Аліна. Right? This is how natives would say. But for you now, first of all, you need to focus on actually which conjunction we write here. But as you know, we always have some exceptions. You may not pay attention to them, as I already said, but if you want, then you may learn this rule, exception from the rule. If your word, the first word, is ended with one of these 5 letters that include yod, so yod, ya, yu, ye, yi, you can see they all include y sound in them. Or if the next word actually begins with one of these letters, then we may use only e, conjunction e. For example, Оля и Катя. So Оля ended with ya, it's in our list, so we use e after it. And as you can see, if the word ends with one of these letters, we may also use conjunction ta here. It's optional, but I am offering you to focus just on e. Оля і Катя, Настя і Олена, Андрій і Дарина, Юрій і Олексій. Ta is optional everywhere. Or if your next word begins with one of these letters, Михайло і Євген, because it would be difficult to say Михайло і Євген. 2 y sounds together doesn't work like it. That is why e. Михайло і Євген, Микола і Юлія, Анна і Яна, Ірина і Йосип. Here and here we use e. We prefer to choose e. Okay, but sometimes we have another situations when your sentence begins with conjunction and, or when you use conjunction and after some pause. For example, after some punctuation marks, like full stop, comma, or these 3, you know, then we use only conjunction e. For example, і почав я вивчати українську мову. Or вона подумала і вирішила ходити на йогу. Всі були вдома. І діти, і батьки, і собаки. So here we use e. Also, when we literally compare 2 concepts that very often are also opposite, then we also use only conjunction e. Небо і земля, дні і ночі, батьки і діти, like parents and kids, children, війна і мир, war and peace, etc. So in such situations we normally use only e. And you may ask me, but Nika, okay, e and u we use interchangeably. What about ta? Normally, according to the rules, we use ta when we have the second and in the sentence or in the phrase, just for stylistic diversity. So in order the language sound more rich, less the same, we use additional та. For example, Олена й Марія замовили піцу та колу. Basically, here we have and here we have and. But we don't repeat the same conjunction, we use two different, and then our phrase sounds more beautiful. Олена й Марія замовили піцу та колу. Or, Михайло й Олександр купили пиво та чипси. Влад і Олег вивчають фізику та хімію в школі. Олеся і Анжеліка не їдять торти та цукерки. So as you can see, та can be used in any situation, doesn't depend on the sounds that surround it, but normally it's the second and in the phrase. As usual, I want to thank these wonderful people who are my patrons, who support my work every month, and it inspires me, it helps me to keep filming these videos, to try making them better, more interesting, more simple for you. So really, I thank these people, and I think that everyone who watch my video lessons should also thank these people, because they help me to produce the content for you more frequently. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it a lot. By the way, I also have now the feature of sponsorship right on YouTube. In the video description, you will find the link how you can join YouTube membership and also receive some tiny benefits from me as a thank you for your support. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next video lessons.